Hi, Rashi.
Hi.
Hi. So we would like to start. I would like to start with a session on, and I'd like you to introduce you to Chikita Malhotra, who is also from Amity Raipur, and Rashi is here with us from Amity Noida. And today, both of them are going to be assisting us with with a few questions. And I'd like to inform the participants that there is some connectivity issue at Chikita's end, so she will not be able to switch on her video. So she'll just be joining in from the audio because there is some connectivity issue. All right. A very good evening to Rashi and Chikita and our participants. How are you, Rashi?
I'm very good.
Thank you. Okay, and how, Chikita, can you hear me? Am I
Yes,
audible to you? Yes,
yes,
how
you're
are you,
audible.
Chikita?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm so good as well. So, on that note, we will be starting our session. My first question would be to Chikita and then on to Rashi. Chikita, could you give us a brief introduction about your institution and the courses it provides?
Good evening. Good evening to everyone. I study in Amity University, Chhattisgarh, and Amity University is a private university which provide both UG and PG courses as well as it provide PhD courses to the students which they started from last year. And in UG courses they provide BLLB and BA and BBA LLB,
Yes.
and it is located outside Raipur, which is around 35 kilometers from Raipur. And there is no dress code important in the college, but at the time of moot court session or moot court class, we have to wear the dress which we used to wear, and the attendance criteria is very important in MIT University.
All right. Rashi, the same question to you.
Hi, I am Rashi. I'm from Amity University, Noida, and it is a private-oriented university, like Chikita said already, and it is located in the Noida, slightly near to Greater Noida, in Sector 125 of Noida, Uttar Pradesh. It's like totally same what Chikita said. It provides UGC and PGC courses related to BBLLB and BBA, BLLB, BBLLB, and BCom LLB as well.
Yeah.
It provides courses in BCom LLB too, and it is located in middle part of Noida.
Okay.
The dress code is not really provided. Like Amity, everybody knows we can wear any kind of dresses, and only it's the time of competitive structure whenever the events or anything related to law happens, then we have to wear formals. And it's also like for first year students on Wednesday, it's compulsory on Wednesday to wear formals for law students.
All right. So, Rashi, is there an attendance criteria for students?
Yeah, there is like 75% attendance criteria, and without 75% you cannot be, like, you can't sit in the examination. You are debarred for the semester. So
All
it's
right. All
like
right.
you have to attend in like 4 credit, 2 credit, and 3 credit courses. There are different percentage of classes you need to attend. Like in 4 credit, you can only miss 7 classes out of 55 classes. So it's like regularly Amity has to attend college.
All right. Chikita, could you tell us if there is any attendance criteria or is it as similar to what Rashi has mentioned?
What Rashi said, it is exactly the same in our college
All right.
also, and 75% is needed to attend exam. And it is there is a marking scheme as well as like extracurriculum activity. You have 20 like we have midterm exam. Out of that we have 25 marks, which we will, like we have a 70 marks paper, theoretical paper. Out of 30 marks it is divided in parts, and 5% is given to the attendance also. And if we do not have, there is a criteria. If you have 100%, we will get 5 out of 5. And if we do not have 100%, so that based on the how much attendance we have, that marks we will get out of that 5.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, it's current situation.
No, no. So it's okay. It's okay. My next question to Rashi would be, what can a law student expect with respect to the mooting culture and internship cell when they join your institution?
So it's basically like Amity aims at co-curricular activities at the most, and related to internships, we have to do regular internship after every year. Like in 5 years, if we are opting for 5 year course or in 3 years or 3 years course, so we have to do internship after every year. So it's like a compulsory subject which we have to give exam also, named as NTCC. So after
Okay.
completion of our internships, we have to give exams, and there are also external vivas, like external examiners come to take our vivas based on our internship. And internships are advised by university or by the teachers, but are not really offered. We can opt and we can go on the sites to search regarding the internships, and they give the total advice that what we should do and what we should not do and whom we should search, but they don't actually provide the internship. But if we talk about moots, so moots are the main thing that Amity offers a lot. There are a lot of international moot competition and there are a lot of national moot competition that happens inside Amity. And every like I think if a law student is keen to participate in moots, they have a great opportunity studying in Amity regarding moots, because they send you for mooting in every part of India, in every colleges or international also if you're selected. So they send you both. Like moots
That's
are
great.
focused mainly for law students in Amity University.
All
And
right.
they
Yeah.
offer many other events also. Like there are a lot of parliaments, youth parliaments, like other co-curricular activities for law students as well. And moots are main competitions that are basically focused on.
Okay. Great. Chikita, my question to you is the same question. What kind of mooting culture are we expecting when we join Amity Chhattisgarh? And are there any internships? Could you also add if there are any internship opportunities at your college?
What Rashi said, I totally agree on it. But when as I told you that I joined in second year in Amity University, my first was in Ambedkar College. So when I joined Amity, so that is the new thing, which because in Ambedkar College of Maharashtra, Nagpur, there was not a culture there, that culture was in fourth and fifth year, that student have the mooting, and I was missing that. So I joined MET. So I got new opportunities and the mooting culture. And in our college when I joined, we were the second year students, and उस टाइम सेकेंड ईयर चालू मतलब अभी एमईटी को 5 years हुए हैं छत्तीसगढ़ के, and that was we are the second batch. And in
Oh,
our
okay.
college there used to have intra moot court, so that the best team will be selected for going outside the college to have moot competition. So that is a good thing which we have, because we get to learn how to prepare memorials, because teacher used to guide us that how you have to research and all kinds of thing. And regarding the internship, which Rashi said, exactly the same thing. They tell us to do, but they do not. जैसे कि in other college, the faculties tell them, or there has an internship cell for that you can opt this internship, and they provide that. That thing do not happens in MIT. Teacher tell us in their end that you can apply, and यहाँ पर ये internship आई है, you can go and look on that. That is the thing
All
happen. But there is a good opportunities like extracurricular activities, like in our Amity University Chhattisgarh, other than moot court and internship, we used to have crime mapping scene, which used to happen in every year. All the students go outside the college, and we create a scene like the crime happened, and we have to investigate the thing how the police officer used to do. That is the thing which we learn. That is a good thing for the student of law, that how the investigation happens.
That indeed is very interesting for any student. Chikita, I'd like you to add something about the law journal.
Law journal.
Yes.
Regarding
Does
the
your
law
college
journal,
have one?
yes, our college has a law journal, but it does it because it is we have less student right now in our college. When I joined in the college in second year, that time we have very less strength, so the college didn't take the initiative to start the law journal. But now I am in the final year, so they are starting the journal, and the student, because as the students are increasing in Amity University Chhattisgarh, so they are keen to start this law journal thing. And to participate in a law journal is very essential for the law student, because it tell how you research and how the basic it is very important, because as a law student, if we do not research and do not write what we have learned from throughout our journey, it is waste. Because as I have written so many articles regarding law, so I think it is very
Yeah.
important what you have learned should make people aware about it.
Okay. So, Rashi, my question to you is number one. please tell us something about the law journals, and also if there are any extracurricular activities offered at your college, like student organizations and everything else.
Yeah, so I will add on to the statement. So basically,
Rashi,
Amity.
kindly, could you be a little louder actually?
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, great.
Yeah, so it's totally like I would add on to the statement like Amity owns a lot of law journals. So basically, Amity Law School is divided into two parts. ALSD, that is owned by Delhi IP University, and Amity ALSN, that is owned by Amity Noida itself. So basically, Amity Noida owns a lot of journals, international journals too, that are accompanied with the Dubai International Journals, then different branches of Amity that are outside India. So they are interconnected with them also. And Amity LSD is the main journal of Amity that is like UGC approved also. UGC have
Hmm.
approved the journal. So it is like not even Amity students participate in the journal, but students from all over the India participate in the journal, and is the well-known journal that Amity owns. And Amity own different journals in different courses too, except law. But these are the main journals that are owned in the studies of law. And what's the other
Yeah,
question that you asked me about?
my other question was
Oh,
about
yeah,
extracurricular
curricular
activities.
activities. Yeah. So if I add on to the extracurricular activities, then there are a lot of youth parliaments that Amity wishes to participate and Amity accepts participation. There is a main fest that Amity owns is Amity Youthfest (AYF) that is owned every year in February or March, and as the main fest for every Amity U student, not just the law student, and people get a lot of opportunity for co-curricular activities that according to their interest. So
Hmm.
what I noticed that graduation is not something what people are actually prepared for. It's like as a students, if we used to remember our 12th class, we also didn't know what we actually have to opt for a
Yeah,
graduation, so we just go for
yeah.
law. And but we have passions regarding different things as well. So it's like somebody used to dance, somebody used to sing, or somebody used to write. So there are different activities that people actually wishes to participate in. So Amity gives you opportunity for every society. Like Amity Law School owns around 20 to 25 societies, like dance, debating, fashion, then you have singing, then you have drumming and all that, guitar
Yeah.
instrument. Then you have researching society different, then you have debating, then you have literature society for law students different. So there are a lot of societies as per your interest, so you can participate in any according to your interest and your capabilities, depending what do you actually want to do further.
Okay. So from what I assess, Amity leaves no stone unturned, and
Yeah,
I think our participants would be happy to learn that there are so many extracurricular activities, and like all your interests can be catered. All right.
yeah,
That
there are
brings me
like,
to my, yeah, please
yeah, there are
continue.
maximum amount of opportunities Amity gives you. Is it just depend on a student how to grab the one.
All right. Yeah. So that brings me to my next question to Chikita. Chikita, kindly tell us what is the faculty size of your institution and how do they teach? What is the teaching quality of the teachers and the student-teacher ratio?
In our college, in our university, the Amity Law School, the teacher size is 12, and the teachers are very friendly. But when we used to ask question regarding anything, they are there to help us in every way. And the teacher student ratio is increasing nowadays, but in our class it's 30:1 ratio of teacher, and in other, like I mean our juniors, it is 30:1 in one section, and other section is 30:1 similar. And teachers are very helpful in Amity University. They are there to help the student in any way they want to. If they have any query regarding their how to research or how to grasp the thing, they're always there. If they can't approach, they always there. If you just give them a call, and they will there to help you out in every way how they can use to do that.
So I think that indeed is a very beneficial thing for a law student and for any student for that matter. Rashi, it will be the same question to you. Please tell us about the quality of your teachers and the faculty size at your institution and how approachable are the teachers.
So basically, Amity Noida is the main campus of all the Amity institutions, and like it's the main and the biggest campus that Amity owns. So the amount of teachers we have is Amity is the maximum. The students in every class, in the ratio of the teachers and students in every class, 70 is to 1. Like we have 70 to 80 students in every class, and we have only one teacher for particular subject. There are a lot of subjects, and teachers are very friendly. You can communicate with them at any hour of the day or night. Like I am connected with my lot of teachers on phones and WhatsApp, so that I can ask any query or anything related to college, whatever is going to happen, or in any event we are about to do. And they teach in a very particular manner. Like few teachers are friendly, they teach in a very friendly way. And during this period of lockdown, we are experiencing that teachers are more focused toward how they should teach, because Amity itself is focused on providing better qualification and better education of knowledge in every skill. So it's basically teachers have prepared their slides, they have prepared their PPT related to every topic and every module. They present the same for the students, and it's like they don't leave any inch of teaching that they should teach to us. So it's like they're very approachable. The pattern is very knowledgeable and intellectual as well, and it's very interactive too. The sessions are very interactive, teachers are very good, and we have a lot of amount of features
Yeah.
related to anything we want to approach.
Yes. So now that we are talking about teachers and teaching, it is imperative to ask what are the facilities available to you, to the students, for research and studying, and how accessible are they to students? Resources.
Okay, should I answer or should Chikita will answer?
Oh, the question is directed to you, Rashi.
Okay, cool. So the facilities are like we have the biggest law library that we could have. We used to have a main library in our ALS section, but now it is shifted to central library itself, because the amount of books we have is not able to adjust in a small law library. So we have a central library where there are a lot amount of books related to any topic you can find. And then books are like provided by the best authors. Like the
Yes.
authors we search outside are provided in the library itself. Then we have then we have computer lab also, like for IITs or like for other courses too, and law
Courses.
students have the access to the same. Like if you have any query or we want to use the computer in the colleges, so we have a proper computer lab or IIT department for it. Then database, we can record our database in our computers related to any topic, and we can folder it somewhere or the other. But it's very difficult to manage 35, like more than 35 or 40,000 students in a campus storing their database in a computer. So they restrict us to some restrictions, but we are provided with the facilities to the maximum.
The database, like Manopatra and LexisNexis, JSTOR,
Yeah.
all of these are accessible, right?
Yeah, we have access to Manupata, we have access to SSC online, we have access to other judicial sites and other court sites. Like we whatever we want to participate, we have particular teachers appointed to every section, so we can go to that teacher, ask for the query we have, and she will provide us with the same.
Okay. Chikita, the same question to you. I will repeat my question again. What are the facilities available for studying and research, and how accessible are they for students?
I want to add one thing which Rashi said. What she said, everything is accessible, and in the during this lockdown, we have an Amazon app for the student in which we have a e-library section. And during this lockdown, we have got we always get that opportunity that we can go and access that e-library. But during this time, we lockdown, we can access Manupatra in that, which our faculty told that you can access, it is available for us. And that is the good thing, that during this lockdown we want to study from Manupatra, which is not accessible in our house. So the college is providing, that is the good thing. And we have central library in our college for, and all the books which we want, which we do not get outside to read, which it is available in our campus, and it is very accessible. We have computer labs also for the students. And the what the database she said, that is restricted because so many students are accessing that, so we can't store whatever we want in that computer. So that is the thing.
Okay, so Chikita, this is actually an exceptional time, but when you are on campus, are the databases, for example, Manopatra, etc., are they available to you off campus as well, or it is only available on the college Wi-Fi?
It's only available in college Wi-Fi.
Okay, Rashi, what about you?
Yeah, like we can only access them in college itself, but it's like there are certain exceptions to the situation, like when we are researching for college or for college events or for college purposes. So at times we can get access, but it's very difficult to get access of the sites at home because they don't generally work. They work
Hmm.
in college itself, so it's like it's better to operate them
Yeah.
there.
Yes. Chikita, I haven't asked you about the library and the how big is your library and how are the quality and quantity of the books, and do you have computer labs like in respect to research and studying for students?
Yes, we have computer labs for research. Like other students also have one. We have 2 to 3 computer labs in our campus, and which can every institute students can access it. And regarding we have a central library in which we have a different section for law, where only law students can go and study, and
Okay.
every book is available over there. We do not have to go and search outside for some books. Everything is available in the central library.
All right, all right. My next question to both of you, I think it is very important because my next question is, how is the social and mental well-being of the students in your respective institution? Who would like to go first?
Rashi, you can go first.
Cool. So it's basically Amity Noida is a type of city, we could say Noida is, or it's a type of place because Delhi is a central part of a country. So people from nation, like across the nation, from every state are coming in Noida and studying in Amity University Noida. So basically the thing is ki mental status always depends on a student, but college aims for the best for them. It's like the ragging and all situations are restricted in our college. Any fresher or anybody who's coming for the first time in our college does not they are not actually accompanied with the situation that happens mentally in the college, because it's like college have restricted all the kind of ragging and all situation that seniors might create for juniors
Okay.
that are coming. But it's like
Ah.
this life is very social. Seniors are very approachable and very social. They communicate with juniors whenever the people are coming in college. Or social life is very good in Amity because we have a fest called Sangathan also. It's like connecting every sport together so that people stay healthy too. Yeah, you wanna
Mike,
ask? Huh.
Mike.
Oh, okay, sorry. So it's like we have a fest called Sangathan itself, in which it's just not the mental health that has been taken care of, but it's the physical health tool that has been taken care of in Amity, because we have sports of all kind that we can participate for, and every law student wants to be fit also. So it's like we are provided with all kind of situations and all kind of facilities that our college could provide. Like my experience for a social life in college and networking around the college has been the best, because I used to be a very shy student in my school life. So I have opened up a lot during my college life, because it's like I've experienced there are people from abroad the country who are coming and sharing different kind of mindsets there. So I don't think mental health is any which way is affected in a college or in our college as well. But it depends on students to students. There are few kind of students also who focus on having fun in college life, not just studying.
Yeah,
So it's
that actually depends on the student as well, how they are
yeah,
choosing
so
to keep
yeah,
themselves in their mental
it
health.
totally depends which kind of company you are choosing altogether, and which kind of company you want to stay. You want to be a studious kind of a student, you want to be a fun kind of a student. You have every kind of network you can approach, and the social life is up to the point as a Amity student.
Okay, so I would like the participants to note one point here that in case, I have taken a few interviews and I have always heard people say that if they are shy or they are introverted, they face problems in college. But as Rashi said, I think it's a very great and a positive point, and it says a lot of good things about the college. That even if you are introverted and shy, 5 years is not going to be tough, because I think that kind of environment, I think Amity Raipur provides that, sorry, Amity Noida provides that kind of environment. All right. Chikita, the
I
same
would
question to you. Yes, yeah, please
Yeah,
continue.
I would like to add on as well because I myself have experienced me very underconfident regarding situations during my school life. So that I've overcome in my college because there are a lot of opportunities and a lot of people we used to talk on daily basis that helps you improve your personal profile as well.
Yeah. Chikita, the same question to you. How is the social and mental well-being of the students in your institution?
I totally agree with Rashi because I was also an introvert person in my school life also. And Amity used to provide, they used to have a Sangaton, and the main part of Sangaton happen in main campus. So in the Sangaton, the every management student or it's an engineer student, all the team compete. And there is a thing that there as you get every opportunity to prove yourself rather in sports or in every event like we have MS Park in Feb also. So there you get an opportunity to prove, and the social life is very good in MIT because the things you learn and in a professional way. If you are an introvert person, that is the best thing to overcome that thing because you get an
Yeah,
opportunity to come and learn. And if you are not able to, your teacher are there to push up and do that thing. Yeah, you can do that thing. And the teachers, because of this teacher, I think that Rashi will also agree, because of the teacher I am able to overcome my introvert thing in this
Yeah, because
whole my
teacher
law school.
helps you to participate. Like they
Yes.
tell you ki you should, and you should for your
Mm.
career as well because it increases your CV in some way or the other if you participate in good events.
Yes, and it's networking thing in Amity Raipur. It is the opportunities we get, but this is the very as I experienced, it is the very hectic thing to do if you want to do an internship during your college time. It is very hectic because in Amity University college start from 9 to 5, and I live in the city, so it take time to go back me for around. If I'm going to the college, I start my journey around 7:30 in the morning, and I come back to the home around 7:30. So if I want to
okay.
do any internship, so it take me time. It doesn't give me the time because I have to manage my study also. But in that
All right.
teachers boost up to do online internship, like write blogs. It will help you to research things, and they help us to that tell us this is a good website where you can work as a content writer, write blogs. That is the good thing that teacher help us.
Okay, Chikita, I would like to add one more question. Is that student friendliness of teachers and of non-teaching staff and the management? I would like to know that from you, Chikita.
Your voice is not audible. Can you repeat again?
My question was that how is the student friendliness of the non-teaching management?
The friendliness to the non-teaching manage teaching staff is
Yeah,
very good over
how
here.
friendly and approachable they are. That's what I'm asking.
They are friendly. How I explained to you that non-teaching staff in MIT, the students are very approachable to them. If they have any queries about the admission department or any accounts, they are there to help you out in every possible way you want. And the staff of MIT, non-teaching staff, they always help their students in any manner they want to, regarding the examination thing or regarding the admission, or if anything they are facing the problem. That is the good thing in MET, because MET is one thing that provide everything to the student regarding the academics or non-academics thing, or being social events. It is providing student everything possible to grow themselves and boost their personality.
Okay. So Rashi, is that the same case with your college? Is the non-teaching staff or the management student friendly and supportive towards students?
Yeah, everybody is like really supportive. They don't really discriminate between non-teaching staff and management students. They are very friendly if we are, in need of anything, or a student in need of any kind of facility that needs to be provided at the earliest. They are there to help us with, and they don't actually students are also very friendly with them. So it's not really
All
that they
right.
are only responsible for the nature they're actually giving us, but it's like students are really friendly. They call them bhaiya bhaiya and all. Some students are
So,
even chilling with them at times.
yeah, I think it is very important indeed. Both of you both mentioned that if the student, if the management and the non-teaching staff is friendly, it actually makes the college life easier because there are so many things. As a law student, 5 years of law and 3 years of law, I think it tends to become very hectic. So when the college management is supportive, I think that's a big plus point. So our participants must know that we have positive review on this point. This brings me to my last question. And my last question is, would you recommend your institution to others? Number one. And number two, what are the possible demerits of being admitted in your institution? Rashi, if you would like to go first.
So it's like if I would suggest on my personal experience, like I'm in my fourth year about to complete my law degree. So if we really want to, experience exposure in our college life, if we want to explore a lot, if you want to participate a lot in different things, if you want to learn a lot from what a college student should be, Amity is the best place because there's a lot of competition among the students which teaches you the outside curse of the environment that you actually have to face after the college life. It's not just the 5 year doesn't matter. After your 12th, it's the starting of your career. Don't you think just that college is only for fun? Because college that we actually interrupt, because college is not just for the fun, it's the time we actually when we actually discover ourselves, like what we can actually do for ourselves and for our lives and for our living too. So it's like Amity teaches you all the aspects, and it brings out, like it tends to bring out the best in you so that you know what you actually can do for the best. So Amity, I would opt for like I would give an option to everybody out there, like you can go for Amity and can take it as
Yes.
an option. But if I talk about the demerits of Amity, it's just if the people, think about that college is only for one or till 1 or 2 at in the afternoon and they can just come back and chill after that. No, Amity is a place where you have to attend classes for 5 in the evening, and 75% attendance is the main criteria. Like you cannot miss the colleges for, like if you're getting DBAT, so it's in your, if your health is also getting restricted to go to your college, but you have to go to the college because it's like you have to maintain the 75% attendance. Then uh, being a Noida city, it's like they have its merits and it has its demerits as well. Like people there are, some are very open, some are very introvert, some are
Yeah.
very, already very modernized, and some people come there that are very not demodernized. So people tends to, go into depression at times. They don't know what they are actually facing in their college life and what they're actually experiencing there, what their environment is actually teaching them. So it depends if you are prepared for all the circumstances that are going to come for your college life, and if you're prepared to interact with a lot of students at a lot of times, Amity is the good place. Otherwise, if you're very introvert or a very studious kind of a student and you're getting opportunities somewhere else, then also I would recommend you Amity, because
Yeah.
it's like it teaches you something or the other in some way or the other, and you will, discover yourself to the most.
Yeah, Rashi, I actually forgot to ask you one thing. Is there help available on your campus, like for suppose a counselor to help students? Did I ask you that question?
So
I think I
there
did
is
not.
a no, there is a proper cell. We have a proper building. We have a proper cell that, mentally facilitate you with their facilities. It's like we have teachers appointed, we have philosophers appointed, we have counselors appointed, and we have mental teachers appointed
Mental
that,
health expert.
yeah,
Yeah.
mental health expert that teaches you how to maintain your mental health the college. So we like it happened me once when I, went to visit that cell. So experienced teachers ask you about your in every aspect of your life, and then they counsel you to the best help they can. So it's like the best thing that is offered, and people can opt for them normally too. Like you just need to take an appointment, you can counsel yourself.
Okay. So on that note, Chikita, again, my final question to you is: would you recommend your institution to others? Number one, and number two, what are the possible demerits of being admitted?
I will recommend this college to students because I was in a different college before when I completed my first year. And coming in Amity, I have learned so many things, being in a professional way or in a personal way, which will help me to boost my career. I share my experience when I was in my previous college. There we used to go in the college around 11 and just having fun time in the canteen, and it was a government college, so the faculty come as per their wish, that they were the freelancer, so they come around. If they want to come, they come, or if though they don't want to come, so we are sitting in the in the canteen. So I thought that if I'm coming from my hometown and studying here, and I'm do not getting anything, not what I have heard about law school is all about. So I thought that ki, I should switch my college and join somewhere else. So I got this. I searched so many college and I found that the MIT is the good college, and I taken an admission. From the second year, I learned so many things, how to do research, and so many events used to happen. And there is one good thing which I like the most, that there is a mentor-mentee thing, where your faculty ask you and help you in every way they can. There is a session which happens in a month with every student. You allotted one mentor which guide you in a professional and a personal way, how you can overcome your weakness and strength and boost yourself.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
regarding the demerits, that is only the attendance criteria. You have to maintain that. If you do not maintain, you will get debarred and you will not able to give exam. And regarding the psychological health, what Rashi said, I agree that there are the faculty, there are the doctors who are there to help you. And we used to study about, we have other two subjects regarding law which we studied, like this foreign language and the psychological aspect of how we should be trained ourselves, right? Like in a mental way, what we face problem, we used to study that subject too, which help us to recognize what problem we are facing, and we can talk to that who are teaching. They are the professionalist about that mental health only, and we can go and talk to them anytime we want. And they are there to help us regarding this, what mental issues we are facing in our college or in our personal life. That is the
Yeah.
good thing MIT provide us.
So actually, yeah, I mean, I agree with both of you. So I would like the participants to note it down that we have had two guests today, one from Chhattisgarh and one from Noida, both Amity. And the thing that I've assessed from our conversation and our chat here, that both the colleges have extremely good and well built system to support students for their holistic development, number one, and number two, for their mental health as well, because I've never come across a college which actually has a cell and this kind of support for mental health of the students. And then I also what I noticed with the both of you was that you guys also appreciated a lot that whenever a student is introverted or, for example, shy, the college is always there to back you up and there to push you. Now, I'm sure that the participants would be so thankful to Rashi and Chikita here for being here with us today and giving us time for this lovely and insightful chat. And I think this is the first-hand review that we have got of both the colleges. I think that is wonderful. And thank you for being here with us, Rashi and Chikita.